with this one here, 8-lap trip. And can we see Damon Rees get a better start? He certainly looked like the faster man on track last time around, Spider, but just a bad start and had to do all the hard work. Couldn't quite get it done.
Yeah, still an outright lap record. We came here with a 27.797. He won 27.235. So that's half a second off the lap record. Scotty Moyer in a class of his own there. But he's still got to pull it up at turn 1. We don't want to put the commentator's curse on him. He goes into turn 1 and makes it right. But it looks like Damon Rees is fighting for the inside goal. Almost a bit of argy-bargy there, but they're all through turn 1 cleanly.
Good move from Damon Rees to hold that line out of turn 1 and just take the line away from Alan to the S's. So he's in fighting mode for sure. So we've got Scotty Moyer out in front, Damon Rees ahead of Alistair Hugenbosen. We've got Mitchell Rees up handy to the pace as well. So this top 4, these guys were definitely the fastest 4 last time around. Sloane Frost got a good start then as well on the TSS Motorcycles Suzuki New Zealand machine. So we'll keep an eye on that. We've also got a good start from the PJ Racing machine of David Hall. So all 11 bikes out there getting a good start, and we're underway with this one, an 8-lap for Richer Leathers, and many of the good products from White's Powersport bringing us F1 action for the Suzuki International Series. And this one here, Spider's going to be a treat, I'd say.
Interesting, Scotty Moyer's changed from Pirelli's onto Dunlops, and he's had 3 days on it, and he seems to know what he's doing with it. It's always hard when you get a new set of tyres, a new type of tyre, and trying to develop your riding style around them, because they do vary, but he's on the Dunlops at the moment. He's holding a commanding lead at the moment. He's got about 100 metres over second place, which I think is Damon Rees there on the number 92 machine. Alistair Hugenbosen there on the Blue Crew Yamaha in 3rd place. And Mitchell Rees there on the 62 machine, followed by Sloane Froster. That might be Dan Mediman behind him. I think that's Dan Mediman, and then Richie Dibbin. Richie Dibbin, 0 points so far this week. Oh, did you get a point for qualifying on pole? That's something different with the Suzuki Series. No, they did the Suzuki International Series. They're now doing it in the New Zealand Superbike Championships. You get 1 point for being on pole. So Richie Dibbin had a DNF in the last race, crashed at turn 1, but he's back out there in through 7th or 8th place, as he's fighting off Sloane Frost, I think. David Hall out there on the number 27 machine, run superbikes about 4 or 5 years ago. He was running on the Bridgestones, and it was just not really good for his riding style. So they put him on Metzler's, and it just made him safer. And yeah, it might have cost him a bit of money, but it made him safer. He just couldn't get his head round the Bridgestone tyres, so he got back onto the Metzlers. I don't know what he's running this weekend, actually. He's on the 27 machine, and he's supported by Pirelli. Yep, he's on the Pirelli tyres. Popular choice, but Dunlop out in the front at the moment with Scotty Moyer.
Yeah, Scotty leading them down into turn 11. Damon Rees right in behind him though, and then Al Hoogie in 3rd, so that's a full 3-way battle. Mitch is just starting to lose touch with him, but we'll see how he can get out of that final corner. There's definitely a 3-way fight now that's sort of developed down the back straight. You see Scotty Moyer's definitely got the legs on that well-tuned Dyno Lab GSXR 1000. Into the flip-flop they go. Damon Rees right in behind him, he's so good under brakes. And there we go with that one there, 3-way fight. Alistair Hugenbosen's got the best seat in the house for this one at the moment. Mitchell Rees in 4th place. And we go to Sloane Frost, David Hall, and Daniel Medham getting out our top 7. So we're keeping an eye on this one. We've also got Richie Dibbin now in the mix with Jaden Hassan, Dave Sharp, and Ray Clee out there as well. So we're going to see Jaden Hassan out there after he had a bit of an off and nursing a few broken ribs.
Eight broken ribs. A new lap record of 127.235. It's now 127.032. That's an outright lap record, and that is for Damon Rees in 2nd spot. A 127.246 for Scotty Moyer, a 127.032, and a 127.111 for Alistair Hugenbosen. So that tells you that the things are going to tighten up the front. And look it out on the track as they come out of turn 7 here at Bruce McLaren Motorsport Park for the first round of the Suzuki International Series 2020. It's definitely tightening up. They spread out a bit as they go through the fast at turn 9. We've got a Suzuki, then we've got a Honda, and then we've got a Yamaha, and then a Honda, Suzuki. Jaden Hassan's on the BMW. Dave Sharp is riding Kawasaki ZX10, and Ray Clee on the number 36 machine, GSXR 1000 Suzuki. Average speed 144.419 miles an hour. Miles an hour, kilometres an hour, it was 144.402, so quicker and quicker and quicker. Exciting racing here in the Reacher Formula One, brought to you by Bridgestone Tyres and Reacher Premium European Motorcycle Apparel Company.
Yeah, this is so good. Scotty Moyer just doing enough to hold him off at the moment, but there's less than a second in the top 3 battle. So the top 3 separated by under a second, all lapping in the 127s, a 127.3 and a 127.3 for Damon and Scotty, and then 172. So it took a 10th out of them, but nothing in it. They headed to the places out of turn 2 on the run to turn 3 and then into 4. This is brilliant. Mitchell Rees has got no answer for them at the moment. He's dropped back to a lonely 4th place, but still doing a good job there. Daniel Meadham's now headed up that group in behind. It's a 3-way fight with Sloane Frost and Richie Dibbon. So we've got a 3-way fight for the lead. We've got Mitchell in 4th, and then 5th, 6th and 7th is a great little 3-way fight with a couple of former New Zealand Superbike champions and a New Zealand 600 Supersport champion. So we've got some serious talent on offer here at the Suzuki International Series, Spider.
Yeah, in fact, both Damon Rees and Alistair Hugenboosum are former 600 champions and pretty sharp at their game. They go off into the distance through turn 10 into turn 11, disappear out of our vision, but we can look at our Ctas live screen there. Oh, look at that. I think up on the inside. I think Damon Rees went up on the inside, certainly on the apex of that corner. So action aplenty. Who's it going to be? We can't see. Somebody's slowing a bit, or is it, yeah, there was a change of position there, another change of position, and I think that's Scotty Moore. But here comes Damon Rees, just dives up on the inside of him. That was an outstanding out-braking move, and Alistair Hugenboosum is sitting there on the Blue Crew Yamaha on the number 43 machine, a number he's carried for several decade or so of racing.
All right, new lap in the books there, so 1:27.032. That's our outright lap record for the track around here, and now Damon Rees finds himself in the front, so can he get the head down and go? He was a 1:27.6 that last time around, so that's a pretty quick lap, considering he did a dive bomb move into turn 11, so this is fast stuff from Damon Rees. Now he's got the clean track. Alistair Hugenboosum's trying to find a way through Scotty Moyer. He knows that Damon Rees will just clear out if he doesn't get on the back of him, and already stretching out about a 10 to 15 bike length advantage into turn number 7. So there we go. Al Hugi now desperately trying to get around Scotty Moyer. He's going to have to get the move done, otherwise Damon Rees is going to run away with this one. Mitchell Rees still in 4th place. Good job from Mitchell there. Daniel Meadham still in 5th place. This is good pace from Daniel in the 129s there. So he's done a 128.3. So, I mean, that's not bad pace to come here and do 128.3s and find yourself in 5th place, Spider.
Oh, indeed, yeah, indeed. He's a pretty strong charger as well. So it is Damon Rees as the last lap. Scotty Moyer, Alistair Hugenboosum, Mitchell Rees, Daniel Meadham on the 34 machine in 5th spot, Sloane Frost, Richie Dibbon, David Hall, Jaden Hassan, David Sharp and Ray Clee. David Sharp set his fastest lap on the last lap at 1:30.404. They come into the flip-flop off that long side straight here at Bruce McLaren Motorsport Park. And, oh, he's down. Damon Rees is down. He's up and he didn't even get to the edge of the track before he's back on his feet. So the yellow flag's out there waving, so well done, but he lost the front end coming there. We might get here we go, we get an action replay here from Ctas Live. Look at him, he comes into the apex of the corner, and here he is, and there he is, just loses the back end there, and he's not even at the edge of the track before he's upright, but that bike's taken a big tumble. And the boys sort of see what's going on. They've got to concentrate on their game. Change of position there. It was Alistair Hugenboosum, I think, coming out of turn 4 into turn 5, got into the lead, got ahead of Scotty Moyer, but Scotty Moyer snatched it back into turn 5. And they're coming out of the hairpin turn 7 here at Bruce McLaren Motorsport Park.
Very much drama, yeah. Damon Rees, he'd done all the hard work, he got into the lead. He'd already snuck a few bike length advantage, and then unfortunately just in a bit hot into the final corner, losing the bike. And yeah, that's gone into the kitty litter at some rate or not. So he's up and okay. That leaves the battle for the front now, a two-way battle. Scotty Moyer, Alistair Hugenboosum, absolutely nothing in it. We watch them heading out onto the back straight. Mitchell Rees now inherits 3rd place, and Daniel Meadham now up into 4th. Everyone will inherit a position, unfortunately, when the race leader goes down. And hopefully Damon Rees is A-OK. We're racing again in 7 days, so that bike hopefully not too bad, Spider, but definitely went in the kitty litter pretty quick there.
Yeah, that's a shame. Got the new outright lap record in the first race and the second race at 1:27.032. It stands out now from 1:27, I think, 7:97. Yeah, indeed, that's what it was when we came here. So still is Scotty Moyer in the front, just 2 bike lengths in it. So what did we get last lap for Scotty Moyer? 1:27.836 and 1:28.165. So that's 0.3 of a second he's given away there for Alistair Hugenboosum's given away to Scotty Moyer. But the fireworks are still on. We've got 2 laps to go here. Oh, look at that, up on the inside, Alistair Hugenboosum Oh, Scotty Moyer had to sit up. There was a good clean move. Scotty stronger coming out here. Hugenbosom pops up the front wheel. I know his family will be watching down south. I saw some of them last weekend at Timaru. Great riding for Alistair Hugenbosom. Often suffered for a number of years of changing machines every year, but he's been on this bike for 3 years. Scotty Moyer is stronger through this corner, coming into turn 8 and turn 9, but they're almost side by side. Can't even see who's who up there in the distance. It still is Alistair Hugenbosom in the front as we go across to the Ctas footage. Great slow motion replays of some of these incidents today, and of course this stuff will all be on air, so you can watch it in about a day or two. Grant Collingwood's got to get home and get all this stuff loaded up, but he's getting quicker and quicker. They're down that long straight, and it is Hugenbosom there, but Scotty Moyer pulls up beside him. It's a braking duel into that flip-flop. No yellow flag there anymore.
Scotty got him back there, so we'll change of position, and that's a good move from Scotty. Just dragged him down the back straight and turned him into the flip-flop. White flag out, 1 lap to go. So has Al got the move back again? Great riding here from these two. They're out there lapping in the 1:28, so fast as Mitch Rees. That's a 6-second gap back to him, so looks like he's going to have to settle for third at the moment, unless something happens to the front too. But a good ride from Mitchell Rees, finds himself in a lonely third. Daniel Medham, Sloane Frost, Richie Dibbon, that's 4th, 5th and 6th. David Hall crosses the line in 7th with Dave Sharp, and Jade Nissan 8th and 9th. So there we go, we've still got them out there, and Ray Clee still round there in 10th place, and the legendary Ray Clee still out there racing top level Superbikes and F1 racing. So we're still Scotty Moyer ahead of Al Hoogie. They're out of turn 7 now on the run to the sweeping left-hander, turn number 8. Awesome stuff, and Scotty Moyer just seems to be a little bit stronger through those mid-speed corners. Has Al got a big dive bomb move planned for him? We'll wait and see, but they're heading out of turn 9 and down out of our sight. We'll have a look at the Ctas replay. This one's going to come down to the wire. There's less than a second in at the moment, and a good defensive line from Scotty. This is his local track. He knows all the tricks, and gets out of turn 11. Looks to be A-OK. So it's going to be a drag race down that big long back straight here. Is it going to be Scotty? Is it going to be Al? This is going to be an awesome duel. These guys were separated by less than a tenth of a second at the TT at Hampton Downs in March, and it looks like Al's up and hard on the brakes. He's got it done. I think, he's had it.
Oh, shaking.
Flip-flop, but he's got it done. This is awesome. As he's getting around turn 14, Alistair Hugenbosom has dragged him down the back straight, and he's stolen it. That's brilliant. Al Hoogie takes 2 from 2 at round 1 of the Suzuki International Series, and Scotty Moyer, just like the TT, has to settle for second, and that'll feel pretty good for Al. Mitch Rees finishes in 3rd place. He'll be happy with that. Dan Medham in 4th, with Sloane Frost 5th. Richie Dibbon, his first big major race meeting on the 1000 in 6th place, so that's fantastic stuff. F1 Racing, thank you to Reacher Premium Motorcycle Apparel, and thanks to White's Power Sports for the Bridgestone tyres and Shoei helmet support they've given us for the Formula 1 here at the Suzuki International Series, and what a spectacle. It was coming down to the wire, nothing in it, and then a massive big dive bomb late braking from Al Hoogie. He had that bike in all sorts of different shape when he came around the flip-flop, got it straightened up, got out of turn 14, and a brilliant result. Al Hoogie, he will take 2 from 2 here at Bruce McLaren Motorsport Park. Scotty Moyer and Mitchell Rees round out the podium. That was some of the action in the Formula 1. We've still got a few more races to go. We've got the Formula 3 and the F1 and F2 sidecars, so do stick around. There's still plenty of action to come. We'll cross down to Deal, who will have Al, Scotty and Mitch, our F1 podium.
Formula 3, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 6 lap race.
action of plenty here out in that race. Insane Racing and third position up on the podium. Little brother unfortunately had the slip off, but it's nice to get the Honda up on the podium.
Oh, for sure, Jared. Yeah, hey, it's been a struggle weekend for me. I just haven't been comfortable, so hey, to get a fourth and third, and it's a pretty good weekend for me.
Just touched base before. The top 10 of you guys are doing 29, so insane lap times. Damo just broke the overall lap record as well for the track at 27 flat. So when the top 3 and 4 of you guys are doing those sorts of lap times, it's insane racing out there.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and every year it's only going to get faster and faster. You know, you look at them last year. You know, just bringing the level up.
Congratulations, and look forward to you at the other rounds. Second place here, Scotty Moyer. Unfortunate, mate. That was a spectacular race for us to watch. You had Damo come on. You got out in front and did the good lap times. All 3 of you doing 27s. All 3 of you broke the overall lap record. So Damo just pipping that one, doing a 27 flat. But what an insane race out there.
Yeah, I was looking at my lap times, and it's low and off low 27s, and haven't done that before. But made a few little changes. I'm still working out what makes these Dunlops tick. I think I've just scratched the surface with them, so I think there's more to come. Yeah, but unfortunately, last lap I think we ran a bit low on fuel. And I just gave it a handful and just died on me, and then just bombed, and then just gave out the run. So I mean, hey, that's racing. I'm pretty happy. First round back, a hell of a lot better than last year. So bring on the rest.
Congratulations. Look forward to the next round as well. And here is our big number 1 racer, our